Hello folks, and welcome back to my channel 300 Baud. Today we're going to take a look at my recently acquired Boxx W8304-2-CL2 workstation. Typically I wouldn't feature such a machine, but this one is a little special to me. And besides, it's obsolete. So let's get started. Headquartered in Austin, Texas, Boxx has been building high-performance workstations since 1996. Boxx claims to be the leading innovator of high-performance workstation computers, rendering systems, and servers purpose-built for engineering, product design, architecture, media and entertainment, data sciences, and more. This particular Boxx computer was purchased by my employer 14 years ago as a 3D modeling workstation. Besides offering top-of-the-line hardware, it features a high-quality case trimmed in aluminum, which is accented in black. New, it cost between $3,000 and $5,000, but I was able to pick this beauty up for $1, or $1.06 after tax. As you can see, the computer was well cared for. The casework is in great condition, and after installing a new hard drive and BIOS battery, it functions flawlessly. Opening the side panel on the left will reveal the hard drive bays, where on the right side we have access to memory, processors, and PCI expansion cards. The motherboard provides dual LGA 771 sockets for 2 multi-core Intel Xeon processors, 8 DIMM slots for up to 32 GB of DDR2 667 FB DIMM memory. Expansion slots include 2 PCI Express X16 slots, 1 PCI Express X8 slot, 2 PCI X slots, 133 MHz PCI slot, for a total of 6 expansion slots. This computer was originally equipped with Windows XP Professional 64-bit edition, 4 GB of FB DIMM DDR2 667 ECC RAM, dual Xeon quad-core X5335 Clovertown processors running at 2 GHz, each with a TDP of 80 watts, a NVIDIA Quadro FX 5600 1.5 GB graphics board, which had unfortunately been swapped out for a much lower spec GeForce 8800 GT. For testing purposes, I've installed Linux Mint on a 128 GB SSD. Having a dual Xeon workstation is pretty cool, but the processors are power hungry and require a lot of cooling. Hence the loud fans you're hearing in the background. Switching from my camera's microphone to OBS Studio will take care of that. So I played around with the computer a little bit before filming, and what I found was shortcut. It worked, but it was a little bit kludgy. So I'm going to run Geekbench to benchmark the processor speeds and compare it to my Dell 9020. So this takes quite a while, so I've gone ahead and sped up the video by 50x. Now that that's finished, I can copy the URL into a web browser and view the results. As you can see, single core performance isn't very good, but this is 2 Xeons, each with 4 cores, compared to a 4-core i5 processor. Multi-core performance is better, but still can't keep up with the newer i5 processor. Let's test video playback performance.
Hello.
Whoops, wrong video.
Hello.
The video playback is really good. There's no frame drops, but because I'm running OBS, it's taking up extra processor cycles and it's very choppy on the output. Because this PC shipped with Windows XP, I thought it'd be nice to take a look and see how it performs. Now it's been several years since I've installed XP, so this brings back a lot of memories. The first was having to go out and find all the drivers for this system. Boxx does provide support, but due to the age of this machine, they didn't have anything on their website. But I was able to go out and find the drivers I needed to get this system running. But Microsoft no longer supports XP, so you're not going to find any updates. Trying to install software was a whole nother experience. I have about 20 applications, and I was only able to get about half of them actually installed on the computer. I was able to install a driver, It's a very difficult game to play because the controls are a little odd, but it's kind of cool.
You crazy?
Yes, I am. Now let's try a little Need for Speed Porsche Unleashed. Driving like an old man with my blinker on. Okay, I think I've done enough damage here. Here we've got Civilization Call to Power. On video it's like watching paint dry, but a good turn-based strategy is always a good time.
The jaguar walks. Blood shall run.
Here's one of my all-time favorite games. This is Homeworld by Sierra. The storyline is very similar to Battlestar Galactica, where you're seeking out your homeworld. It's a great space-based strategy game. You can do research, you can build different type of vessels. Depending on the type of vessels you build, depends on the type of fighting strategies you want to put into play. This is one of the few games I've actually finished. It is very, very good. My final thoughts. I really like the quality of the Boxx Workstation. You will pay a premium for a box, but it is a good choice for those who require a high-performance workstation that offers stability and reliability. I honestly expected a bit more from my dual Xeon system, but it is a very old computer after all. In its current spec, it's a very capable Windows XP gaming rig. I would like to get a bit more out of it though, but I am a little torn as I don't want to lose its originality. Maybe swap out the processors for 3 GHz units, add some more memory, add an SSD, dump XP, swap out the fans for something a bit quieter, and maybe we'll have something a bit more useful. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below. Well, that's about all I have to say about my Boxx Workstation for now, so let's call it a close. And as always, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next 300 baud video.